A very good morning to everyone. Today we are going to start with a new lesson, our goals, rights and duties. In this lesson we will learn about the Constitution of India, the fundamental rights and fundamental duties of Indian citizens, and the directive principles. As we know that India have gained independence on 15th August 1947, for this a Constituent Assembly was set up. The members of the Constitution Assembly framed a constitution for the country which was enforced on 26 January 1950. It defines the goals, rights, and duties of the Indian citizens. The Indian Constitution is the longest written constitution in the world. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar is widely regarded as the father of the Indian Constitution. The introduction of the preamble to our constitution states that India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic. Now we'll discuss about the fundamental rights. The constitution had laid down certain fundamental rights to enable a citizen to live a better life. The six fundamental rights are right to equality, right to freedom of religion, right against exploitation, cultural and educational right, right to constitutional remedies, right to freedom, freedom of speech, expression, association, freedom of movement, freedom of residence and settlement, and freedom of profession, occupation, trade, or business. Now we'll discuss each and every type of fundamental right in detail. First is right to equality. It means all people are equal before the law. Second, right to freedom. A citizen is given the right of freedom of speech and expression to assemble peacefully anywhere without arms, to form associations, to reside in any part of our country, India, and to take up any occupation, trade, and business. Right against exploitation. The children below the 14 years of age should not be allowed to work in factories and mines, and people should live a life with dignity. Fourth is right to freedom of religion. India being a secular state, all religions are treated equally. Then, cultural and educational right. There is a lot of diversity in India, so people have a right to preserve and promote their own language and culture. And last is right to constitutional remedy. A citizen can move the court if its fundamental right is deprived in any way. So, if a citizen feels that his fundamental rights are being denied and he can go to the court, but during emergency, fundamental rights are suspended. As we all know that rights and duties go hand in hand, so there are some fundamental duties also which the society and the other individuals should follow. Some of the fundamental duties are we should follow the rules laid down in the Constitution and respect the national flag and the national anthem. All citizens must help to keep the country united. All citizens must help the government when the country is in danger. All citizens should promote the spirit of harmony and common brotherhood. We should take care of our natural environment. We should avoid violence and protect public property. We should value and help to preserve the rich heritage of our culture. We should develop the scientific temper, humanism, and the spirit of inquiry and reform. Now we'll talk about the directive principles. Certain directive principles are also laid down in our constitution, which are as follows. Number 1, the government should provide better living conditions for their citizens. They should provide employment to all the men and women. The government should provide education for children up to age of 14 years. The backward classes like scheduled castes and scheduled tribes should get opportunity to lead a better life. The government should ensure that none of its citizens is being exploited. These directive principles are laid down in our constitution to give certain guidelines to government to follow. Thank you and have a nice day.